Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct Day. So, in case you can hear me, which I hope you can, I should put some text on screen explaining what the hell's going on. We're just going to be hanging out until the Direct starts, which is about a half an hour. There we go. That should do. Give it like an outline. Gotta make that outline black, please. There we go. Hello, everybody. For those of you who are here early, the Direct starts in like half an hour, so until then, we're just gonna hang out and talk about, well, not my YouTube stats, which you just got a eyeful of there. I'm basically just running a bunch of Nintendo trailers from their channel as imagery right now. Figure it'll do. How y'all doing? What are we excited for? What are we predicting? I'm definitely thinking Ken is going to be an Echo Fighter for Ryu. Like, I really, really think that one is going to come true. Because it makes so much... He's literally an Echo Fighter. Like, he's always been an Echo Fighter. It makes sense to make him an Echo Fighter. In Smash as well. Oh, hello. Shadow, yeah, Shadow, I also feel like Shadow is really, really likely, actually. Because, again, it's so obvious to just have him and then change, like, one of his abilities to do, like, a Shadow thing, like shooting people with guns or something like that. Hollow Knight. That's a long shot. I can see Hollow Knight as, like, DLC in the future, maybe. But I'd be very surprised if he was announced as a mainline. Because, like, he's an indie character, and they have, like, major franchises that want to get into Smash a lot more. Rayman is possible. Like, Ubisoft and Nintendo have been working together pretty strongly, so Rayman is possible. No Undertale characters. Like, it's really, really tempting to look at Toby Fox releasing his new game yesterday, and then look at the Smash Direct coming up today and be like, is there a connection there since Undertale is now on Switch? Maybe. But it's like, I would not be completely surprised if there was like an Undertale assist trophy. I would not be surprised by that. I would not be surprised to see Sans turn up as an assist trophy and then not do anything. That would be sufficiently hilarious for me. About half an hour until it starts. It starts on the hour, basically. Yeah, there's not, I mean, I would cream myself with hype if a Kingdom Hearts character showed up in Smash. But Kingdom Hearts isn't on a Nintendo console, so... Like, the only Kingdom Hearts games that have been on Nintendo consoles are, like, the spin-offs, so... Nah. By the way, I don't believe the Grinch leak is real. Like, I think it might accidentally get some things right, but I would be surprised to see, like, Isaac from Golden Sun show up, for instance. Like, I'd be really surprised if that leak turned out to be true, because, like, too much shit has just turned up that decredits it. Plus... There's always fucking Smash leaks. Like, there's always fake leaks all the time, over and over and over and over again. Yeah, Cloud wasn't on Nintendo, that's true, but Final Fantasy has a very long history with Nintendo consoles, so... but there's never been a mainline Kingdom Hearts game on a Nintendo console, so... Oh, hello, Vitaly. Thank you for the compliments. No, oh, no, Sakura. They are not fucking... I refuse to, like... As far as I'm concerned, they're spin-offs. Like, and maybe some of what happens in them is canon, but I would expect Kingdom Hearts 3 to retcon, like, a bunch of the shit that happens in the spin-offs out of existence. Shantae could be an assist trophy. Like, they've already done indie representation with Shovel Knight, so I feel like Shantae could be an assist trophy or something like that. Geno. I think Geno is possible, because Nintendo has... They included King K. Rool, and that was clearly a fucking meme. Like, Sakurai was having so much fun taking the piss out of that. And so they've shown willingness to do it for the meme. Like, just to do it because a bunch of vocal idiot fans wanted it. And it really would be nice to have some representation from Super Mario RPG. That would be really nice. No more fucking Fire Emblem characters, though. No more. Not even from the new 3 houses or whatever. No, I don't want any more Fire Emblem characters in Smash. There's enough. There's enough. I don't want many more. I can only do so many fucking counter characters, good lord. Waluigi, yeah. Waluigi is one of those where I genuinely would not be surprised to see him as a DLC character like a year down the line. Like, I think if they were gonna do Waluigi, what they would do is they would hold him back for like a year or two, and then use him as DLC to basically just sell like 100,000 more copies of the game. Anyone from Zelda? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Legend of Zelda series is pretty well represented in that we've got, you know, Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf, but we could have Impa. Like, Impa would be a good addition. A playable Rabbid. Yeah, I mean, that could happen. I don't think so, because, like, if Nintendo were gonna do a Ubisoft character, they would go for Rayman first. Kratos. That would be funny. That would be really funny. Yeah, a Dark Souls character. I would be fucking hyped to see Solaire turn up. Because if it was gonna be a Dark Souls character, it would either be the Chosen Undead in the basic knight armor, or it would be Solaire. And I would be so hyped to see Solaire. Dante. As far as I know, Devil May Cry is not going to be coming to the Nintendo consoles, is it? So I don't think Solaire's gonna, like, Solaire's not gonna turn up, but it's possible. Like, it's just barely possible. He has an amiibo. Like, Dark Souls came to Switch, and they're making a big deal out of, like, how they want to, you know, include that style of game more on the console. And Dark Souls is iconic, so it's not possible. It's not impossible, but it's like, again, a lot of characters that people really, really want in the game, I feel like Nintendo are going to hold back for DLC characters. I really feel like Nintendo are, because they've already signaled, they've already said in a press release that they are doing more DLC for their big games. And like characters like a Dark Souls character like Solaire, or in like an Undertale character, or Waluigi, or like all these really incredibly stupid meme characters, I feel like they don't really move systems on their own. Like, I don't think if they put out Geno, that he would move systems on his own. Like, people wouldn't pick up Smash Brothers just to play as Geno, but they will pick up Smash Brothers to play as Isabelle and stuff like that. But characters like Geno and Waluigi, they will move 1,000,000 tons of DLC. Like, people will DLC the shit out of those characters. Yeah, Sakura, I know it's all supposed to be canon to the main story of Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts has this parallel narrative thing going on where... And it's something that Tetsuya Nomura, by the way, Tetsuya Nomura is really, really fond of doing parallel narratives in this game. And a really good example of that is The World Ends With You, because The World Ends With You has a main narrative, which is the one that you play through with the characters that you go through, and it has like a full arc of things that happen. And then after you've completed the game, you can recomplete all of the various, stages in the game to gather up secret reports that tell you the parallel narrative that's happening behind the scenes. And he does the same thing with Kingdom Hearts, is that you have the 3 mainline games, or the 2 mainline games so far, tell one story of Sora, like Destiny's Islands, La La La, Riku Riku, Heart Princesses, yada yada, Darkness, Kingdom Hearts. And Kingdom Hearts 2 tells you, a slightly more evolved version of that story, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 will do the same thing all over again. And then parallel to the main narrative of Kingdom Hearts, which is mostly Sora's story, you have these side stories, which is like 358 days, 358/2 days, and Birth by Sleep, and Chain of Memories, which tell a parallel narrative that informs the main narrative, but which isn't actually necessary to play the mainline games. That's certainly how Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 shaked out. I wonder if Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to try to integrate the spin-off games more. I really hope not, because, you cannot expect a bunch of PlayStation 4 owners to have played the GBA game, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Chain of Memories, 358 2 days, and Birth by Sleep, and the final make. You can't expect them to know all that shit. You have to create... Kingdom Hearts 3 on some level has to be accessible to people who have only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And so, intimate, familiar knowledge with the plot of Dream Drop Distance and stuff like that really can't be crucial to understanding the story of Kingdom Hearts 3. It's simply not fair. So that's, Doom Guy. No, not gonna happen. Doom Guy is just not gonna happen. It would be really fucking funny, because, they've already done Solid Snake, but, you can do Solid Snake without having him slit someone's throat, but you can't really have Doom Guy without having him rip the heart out of someone's chest. Yeah, Shespio, they have, but they can't expect the audience for Kingdom Hearts 3 to have played it. It's the same thing with when you make a Star Wars movie, it doesn't matter how many different, formats you have released the expanded universe stories in. You can't make a mainline Star Wars movie that relies on people having read all of the Thrawn books. It doesn't matter where you release them or how much, you can't do it because people will not be able to understand what the fuck is going on. And that's a common problem in franchises. It's the problem that Marvel managed to fix. That's the reason why Marvel movies are so fucking successful, is that they have managed to make it easy enough for people to catch up on the continuity that they will go and watch The Winter Soldier without having seen the first Captain America, that they will watch the Avengers movies without having seen, all of the movies that lead up to it. Spyro, I don't think so. Again, I feel like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, and indeed Daniel, what the hell is his name from Medieval? They could be DLC characters too. You can do if Nintendo are really going to commit to DLC for Smash, which I feel like they might be, then it opens up for a hell of a lot of characters to get, a hell of a lot of meme characters and weirdo characters to get released. The question is how that's gonna fuck up the tournament circuit. I feel like a lot of characters will end up getting banned. Yeah, but Matthias, you don't need to know why Sora has no memories to play Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a self-contained narrative. The stuff that happened in Chain of Memories informs it, but it's not necessary. It just feels like it's necessary, but it's not necessary to play Chain of Memories to play Kingdom Hearts 2 and have a good time. I mean, the fact of the matter with Kingdom Hearts is also that the story doesn't fucking matter at all. The story is a mess. It's a big, giant, hyper-convoluted, ridiculous mess. And it doesn't really matter. You don't need the story I've never given much of a crap about the story in Kingdom Hearts, really. In Kingdom Hearts 1, it's this very basic hero's journey narrative with Sora going from a position of, ignorant farm boy, essentially out in his on the Destiny's Island to gaining, like, it's a really classical hero's journey narrative, actually. You can chart it on Joseph Campbell's story of the hero's journey narrative. But it's self-contained. Like, you don't need to play... when you play Kingdom Hearts 1, even though there's a whole million prequels that you can play that tell you additional story content about why the hell is Xemnas playing Ansem on Destiny's Island to open the door to darkness and do the thing. You don't need to know it. Like, you can still play Kingdom Hearts 1, and it's the same thing with Kingdom Hearts 2. You don't need to play 358 2 days to understand the Roxas thing. Because that's why they spend, by the way, so fucking long on Roxas in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2, is because they just need that. The players don't need to understand the whole history of Roxas as the nobody and yada yada yada. They just need to understand that Roxas has these friends, and that it is sad when he has to give up his identity to make Sora more complete. And it's a really difficult balancing act, and I don't think Kingdom Hearts always manages it, but it's something Tetsuya Nomura does all the frickin' time with his games. He's so fond of doing that double parallel narrative thing, and it's really fucking annoying. Especially in The World Ends With You, I really hated the parallel narrative because it undermines, I think, most of the themes of the main game, which is kind of a bother. Like, you really shouldn't do that, but that's, yeah. Anyway, Sephiroth. Yeah, again, I don't know how the hell you balance Sephiroth, like, 'cause he's got like a million miles of range with that sword, but he's, again, one of those characters who could be DLC. I mean, no, well, actually, Sephiroth is one of those characters who could be... Yeah, I feel if they're gonna do another Final Fantasy character, it's gonna be fucking Noctis, isn't it? It's gonna be Noctis. If they're gonna do another Final Fantasy character, it's Noctis. No way around it. Is it just me, or has this song been repeating like a million times? That's better. Which Fire Emblem villain? Are there any iconic Fire Emblem villains? Really? They are all kind of the same to me. Yeah, and double narrative can work. Like, double narrative is the kind of thing that, for instance, what the fuck is the thing I'm thinking about? Final Fantasy... No. I had an example in mind of a good double narrative, and now I can't remember it, but essentially, a double narrative is the kind of thing that the Star Wars Expanded Universe was doing forever. Like, where you have the main series of films, but then you have the Expanded Universe telling all these parallel narratives around it that, at their best, can inform and enhance some of the stuff that happens in the mainline series, and at their worst are just utter garbage. But that's, you know... That's such as it is. 2B. Yeah, 2B could actually show, because she's popular enough as a character that it would make sense, but she's just been added to, like, Soul Calibur, and it would be weird to me that... I don't think Nintendo would let anyone steal their thunder like that. I think if 2B was going to be added to Smash, Nintendo would have done a, like, you can't put her in other fighting games now thing. So, because she's in Soul Calibur already, I'd be surprised. Persona characters... That's actually because Persona is making a bit of a push to the Nintendo consoles, but since Persona 5 was not on Switch, I'd be surprised. I really want Solaire. I'm with you on that one. But they're making a new Bubsy game? Oh, come on. No. No, let it die. He should have died when he died the first time. They resurrected his corpse. Just to screw with everybody. Eggman is not impossible. Like, I feel like Shadow is a good bet for, like, a Echo Fighter. He's a really good bet for an Echo Fighter, but I do feel like Tails or Knuckles could be added as full new fighters on their own. Except Knuckles is already shown as an assist trophy, isn't he? So he's probably not gonna... Yeah, he's not gonna be in, but... Like, if they wanted to add more Sonic characters, I feel like Eggman or Tails would not be out of the question, actually. Bowsette. Oh, man. I mean, What if they do introduce the Super Crown as a new usable item in the game? And when you pick it up, you transform into Peach and you can hover like she can or something like that. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is actually a really good point. Monster Hunter feels like a game that should really have more representation in Smash, because Monster Hunter is getting a stage. They're getting a whole stage to themselves. They're getting a stage boss. So I would not be surprised to see like a generic hunter from Monster Hunter be introduced. I would not be surprised by that. Or it could be one of the, what are they called? The cats. The cat people. I wouldn't be surprised to see one of them either. We're coming up on it. 8 minutes until it starts, I think. Yeah, with Monster Hunter, like, Monster Hunter I feel like would be a thing where each special uses a different weapon. Like, side special uses a sword, and up special uses a, I don't know, whatever, and then neutral special is a bow or something like that. I love Talia's theme. I can't sing it, but I love it. I really feel like at this point, Masahiro Sakurai is just pointing to the "never ask me for anything ever again" meme. Like, I think if he really wants to be the best developer ever, he's gonna end the stream by holding up his finger and going, "Never ask me for anything ever again." Artorios? No. I doubt it. Dixie Kong. That's actually not a... actually, that's a good point, because with... I feel like with King K. Rool, they've added the Donkey Kong character that they're gonna add to the game. So, I'd be surprised, but Dixie would not be a bad addition at all. Like, Dixie as an Echo Fighter for Diddy, where, like, anytime Diddy uses his jetpack, it's replaced with Dixie's hair or something like that. That could work, I think. Like, I think you could do Dixie as an Echo Fighter for Diddy. And I think you could do, like, Kiddy Kong as an Echo Fighter for Donkey. Isaac, I'm curious. I'm really fucking curious about Isaac. Like, everybody, there's so many people have been theorizing Isaac and predicting Isaac and going, oh yeah, Golden Sun, definitely. But, like, Golden Sun was on the GBA. They did, what, 2 games or something? And they never fucking followed up on it. Like, Golden Sun has been a dead series for so long. So if they are adding Isaac to Smash, it would be because they're doing a new Golden Sun game. Travis Touchdown. Not impossible. Travis Touchdown is not impossible at all. We'll see. If they... I mean, if they pull the trigger on putting Sans in Smash, the internet would fucking explode. Let's see. Theoretically, it's live, but it's not live yet. Steve from Minecraft. No, I don't... Microsoft owns the rights to Minecraft Steve, and they're really fucking protective of it. So, I'd be surprised... Like, if Microsoft might not really want to let him go to Smash. It would be weird of them anyway. And I also feel like if Microsoft was gonna have, like, a character in Smash, they would want one of the ones from their own first-party stuff. Pepsi Man. Another good meme that will not be pulled the trigger on. How many Pokemon? Oh, Pokemon is a good point because they are gonna have to put a Pokemon from the new generation in at some point. Like, at some point, like, whenever the new Pokemon Switch game comes out, the new generation, they will... I predict that they will add a DLC character from Pokemon to Smash at that point. But the question is whether they're going to put in a Pokemon from the current generation, like from the Alolan Pokemon, where everybody has been predicting Incineroar, or if they really want to screw with us, they're going to put in a Pokemon from the new generation, like a completely new Pokemon we've never seen before, and they will freak everybody the fuck out and get everybody hyped for the new Pokemon game next year. I'm curious. I mean, I'm really wondering about the game modes that I hope they're going to be revealing at some point. Because, like, because we've got, like, the Spirits mode thing that they didn't show off during the last Direct, and we've got, like, what are the single-player modes, what are the single-player options, and how the hell is online working? Because online is going to be tied to the Nintendo Online payment thing, which is fine. But the question is, what are the features that we're going to get out of actually paying for online services? And it like, Nintendo being Nintendo, I'm not really optimistic. But, like, it would be so good if they would just add some kind of goddamn ranking system to the game. Some kind of ELO, some kind of anything. Like, if they actually genuinely pulled trigger on adding proper ranked to Smash, that would be a big fucking deal. They're not going to do it. They're just going to put For Glory in again, and the internet connection is going to be garbage, and... But, you know, a boy can dream. Chrono from Chrono Trigger. Oh, that would be hype, but that's not going to happen because Chrono Trigger isn't a dead series as well. But someone from The World Ends With You, I don't think is unlikely. Like, I feel like someone from Chrono Trigger is... or rather, someone from The World Ends With You is possible. Because that's very much a Nintendo franchise, and it feels like they might want to do another one of those games at some point. I will be watching BlizzCon, but I don't think I'll be watching it, like, on stream, because I don't know that they allow people to restream the conference, so... Okay, we're a minute out, so I'm gonna kill the music. Golden Sun remake for the Switch. Like, yeah, if there's a Golden Sun remake in the works, then I do think Isaac will be in Smash. Like, I really do think that they will pull the trigger on there we go. Just had to raise my desk. Geralt. No, Geralt he's not... Nintendo don't have access to the Witcher franchise. A League of Legends character in Smash, I feel like you could make a case for someone like Malphite. I mean, nobody would want him, but if you were gonna put a League character in Smash, it would need to be a melee character. And the trouble is, it would be all the old ones, would be the iconic ones, so it would be some shit like Garen or Teemo. Like, those are the only ones that you could really port over. Because you'd need someone who was super iconic and really represents League of Legends, which means you're going to have to go with the old beta champions. And that's like the first wave, and that's like Garen, and that's Teemo, and that's Shaco, and that's like all those really old crappy ones. Master Yi, possibly, but it's not going to happen because Riot are so obsessively jealous and guard their IP so carefully. They would never, ever, ever allow anyone else to have it. Come on, start the damn Direct, you assholes. Oh, yes. They're gonna announce a new character right up front, I bet they are. Come on. Give us something good.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Is the audio
So
levels
far,
okay for you
we've
guys?
confirmed 72 fighters, 74 if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
Oh shit, they're gonna do all of them? Alright. Okay. That's Little Max stage. Mike Tyson in Smash. Oh, there he is! It's Ryu! Bring it on! Called it! It's Ken, rather. Duh. So is he an Echo Fighter or a real... Oh, he looked... That actually looks like he might not be an Echo. Oh. What are they? Are they just gonna do all of them in one trailer? Yeah, he's not an Echo Fighter. He's a whole new fighter. Holy shit.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so who's that? Oh, no, it's not. There he is. That's Incineroar. Of course it is. Okay. Works for me. I told you. I mean, they needed to.
Fire, huh?
They needed to put one in. Oh shit! He's got a wrestling ring. That's actually he's going to be more of a grappler really than anything else. That's interesting. Ooh. Damn. Are those the only two ones, though? They can't be the only two ones, though. I mean, come on. At the end of the Direct, they're gonna announce one more. There's still space in the middle for someone. I swear to God.
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter.
He's an Echo.
In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter II Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat. The shape of his Hadoken is different too. And his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times. Hell Wheel. Focus Attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has two final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series. Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippuden.
That's why, okay. I thought his moveset looked way too different from Ryu's to be an Echo, but alright.
Now for our last new challenger, Incineroar.
Our last new challenge?
It may
Come
be a
on!
Pokemon, but it mainly uses
Come
pro
on!
wrestling moves, and as such, its throws are a bit more powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is successful, it'll pose for the audience. Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional enemy attacks. Its neutral special is called Darkest Lariat. It was Incineroar's signature move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon
There's
Moon
got to be
games.
more than
Perhaps
those two,
something
though.
of a red cyclone.
I swear to God, they're gonna reveal like one more character at the end.
You'll leap up and come rocketing back down.
And make us all lose our minds.
This attack can be very effective.
But anyway, the Grinch League is pretty much
easy
confirmed
to
not
self-destruct,
true at this
so
point.
Be careful. For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment. If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop. Wait too long and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat.
Nice.
Its down special
Incineroar looks
revenge.
interesting.
When damaged, Incineroar's Burning Passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack.
Oh.
That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack.
That's a really good counter.
And its final smash?
A lot more
Max
interesting than just the
Malicious
Fire
Moonsault.
Emblem counters.
It's even faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
I'm really curious if any of the damn Final Smashes are ever going to be tournament legally with a Smash meter and
We
stuff.
finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game.
No!
This is the initial fighter select screen. There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them
okay,
all,
so if they got more stuff coming along, then
it'll look like this.
it'll be in DLC.
It may seem hard to guess where each one's located, but they're sorted by number in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster.
I don't think there's anything underwhelming about the Smash roster. Like, every single character who's ever been in Smash, plus a bunch new ones. I don't think anything about it is underwhelming. I just think we had very high expectations coming into this Direct. My prediction is by the end of the Direct, they'll just, oh, we have just one more thing kind of thing, or someone will burst in or force their way into the game, air quotes. And then for the rest of it, they'll do a whole crap ton of DLC.
You may recall that we're creating Amiibo in parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new Amiibo
Oh, I want that
figures.
Daisy Amiibo. That's adorable.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game. Honestly, they
Aw.
were really difficult to develop too. That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds. Here's what we came up with. They're called Spirits.
Spirits. Okay, so now we're getting some word on that mode.
And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
Okay.
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination.
Oh
Returning
shit,
to
Smash
the real
lore.
world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters. In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return
Okay, so
to
this
the
is the
real
story
world.
mode, essentially.
This is a spirit. Fighters can join forces
Hey!
with spirits to enhance their powers.
Metal Gear character.
There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits. There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called
Oh
aces,
fuck no! Are
and
they
some
going to
in
put
a league of their
Gacha
own.
into
Legend.
Smash Bros? Oh please don't! Please no Smash Bros. Please no Smash Bros. Gacha.
One primary spirit can be assigned at a time. A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these
So
augmented
what
fighters
do you
become
do
extremely
with this
powerful.
power?
If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits. While
Seriously,
primary
what-
spirits
what's
enhance
this
fighter
for?
Stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighters all powered up.
Okay. So then what do you do with it?
The main way to acquire spirits is to win spirit battles. You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose the one you want to battle for. When you do, you'll face off against a fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit. In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course.
Okay, so it's like an arcade mode, essentially.
Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
So long as that shit does not carry over into multiplayer, I'm okay with it. But yeah, single-player content, yay! So...
Come on! Not fair! Come on! Come on!
I mean, I'm not really hype about this. But I mean, it's nice that there's some kind of single-player content going on. It's weird that they're spending this long on it, though. Yeah, I don't really have much commentary here. Like, okay, there are event battles, which is fine, and then you gather up stuff, and you get a more powerful fighter, I guess. They do seem to be showing a little bit of new music, though. Are you gonna show off all of them? Like, what the... I guess this is why it's 40 minutes long.
Hit the Puppet Fighter to acquire the spirit within. Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit.
All right. So yeah, it's this game's version of
Primary
trophies
have strength based
and
on
some
their
single-player
type.
content. So whatever.
Attack is strong against grab. Grab
There
is
might be
strong
some
against
interesting fights
shield,
in there. Like
and
if
shield
they have some
is
very
strong against
interesting,
attack.
unique special fights for the
It's
really
important to
powerful
pick a
spirits,
spirit
then
that has an advantage over your opponent.
I guess there's something interesting there.
When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy. With spirits on your
Weird.
side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snacks. Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up. You can also send spirits back to the real world.
So, like,
while you do have
presumably
to say goodbye to
anything
that
that's a
particular
spirit in the game
its
is
core
never,
will stay.
ever gonna be a fighter in the game.
And
So,
by combining these cores, you can summon a new
rip a
spirit.
whole bunch of fan theories right now. And yes, this is a fucking gacha game. It's a gacha. It's
You can
Nintendo
also
putting
train
gacha mechanics
spirits at
into
dojos in the gym.
into their single player
Or
content.
Send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring
Hopefully,
back to you.
none of this will be
These
tied in with
seem like unlikely teams of
microtransactions.
characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true. Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing.
Hey, there's Toadette.
Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities. Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo figure players. You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times.
And you can use them to power up amiibo fighters. Okay.
It's one great big collection of characters from
this
many
looks
different
really
series,
weird and
but
involved,
just how
and I
many
don't
would you
know
guess there are?
who it's for.
Whenever you fight against the spirit, the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
Okay, so Yoshi's final smash is he kills people like Simba's
Another
dad
way to put it,
in The Lion
the
King.
spirit system lets you simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations. The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here. Of course, stronger spirit teams
So yeah,
make it easier to
guess we're
defeat
spending a
weaker
long time on
spirits.
this.
The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind.
This is, yeah,
You
this is
can
really
also fight
weirdly
against other
elaborate.
players who are using spirits.
Elaborate for something that
Given the way spirit
most
types
of
interact
the
in battle,
Western audience
think
for Smash will.
carefully when building
I
your
guess
team,
this is going to be really fucking cool
or
for
balance
kids,
your
though.
strengths in a
Like-
2-on-2 battle.
When I'm thinking about this, if I'd been 10 years old, 10, 12, 14 years
The
old,
game lets you battle
I
together
think
with
I would have
friends
thought
via
this was
local
really
wireless,
fucking cool.
Or take the
Like, I
fight
think
to
this
the
would
world
really
with
be
online play.
exactly my jam, but it's because
To
I'm
connect
older,
two Nintendo
too old
Switch
for it.
consoles, Press the ZR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory.
Yes,
Instead,
there is.
matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online
okay.
battles, you can set your preferred rules. These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all
What?
players will fight using those rules. You
No!
can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead.
What the hell? No, that sounds
If possible,
terrible.
The matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle.
I guess it's so to ensure that you
Global
can always
Smash
find people
Power
to
is
fight
being
with. Like
factored into
it allows the
but
matchmaking
it's still
system to
used
be a
as
little
an
bit
online
broader.
leaderboard as well.
Ugh.
A high GSP score, such as 100,000.
Okay, so there's a ranking
means you've
system.
got
Okay,
more
that's
points
better.
than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents.
Okay, so there's a ranking
By the
system
way,
now.
you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters. If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected.
Okay, that's good.
So
That
please
is
don't
really
do
good.
that. As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players.
That is also
So
good.
even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired
Throwing
LAN cable is
shade.
recommended.
And trying to sell as a
We
wired LAN
prepared a
adapter.
variety of
Okay,
other
I see
features
your
for
game,
local
Nintendo.
wireless and online battles. Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles.
Ah.
When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period.
Good. Okay, so there's
After
a
the game
ranking
releases,
system,
we
and
may
there's
adjust the
some,
game balance,
you know,
and the team
anti-trolling
will
measures
definitely pay attention to the
implemented.
results of these elite battles. Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag. But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags.
All right.
You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the directional buttons. freely choose from a wide selection of varied, preset messages.
Yeah, they do not want people to enter their own.
After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy.
So, which one is going to be the troll message? Like, which one is going to be the disrespect message that you throw on someone who's an asshole?
Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes. Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles.
Okay.
Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way.
Sure, but can I pick who the hell I spectate?
Form a two-player
I don't think
team
I can.
And play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against two-player teams with the same setup. When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas,
oh, that's actually good.
You can fight against your friends.
Good, okay.
Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait
so
in
you
line,
still need friend
or
codes
spectate.
and shit, but that allows you to create a lobby, essentially.
Where you
Finally,
place
we have
your
a fucking lobby system for Smash. Holy
when
shit.
You're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
Mobile app, huh?
With the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice chat with others in battle arenas. It may
What the
become an
fuck was that
essential tool for
toad?
some players. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World.
Uh-huh.
Instead of focusing on stats like win-loss records, we're allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
But okay, so the online features are actually a lot stronger than I thought they would be.
Next, I'd like to change topics and talk a little about assist trophies that will support your fighters in battle. Do you know which characters come from which
Shadow's
games?
still an assist trophy. That's a Luigi's Mansion stage. Oh, hey! Fatal Frame. That's an interesting assist trophy. There he is. No Isaac. Just an assist trophy. Hey, Black Knight. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that's from a Nintendo Fire Emblem game. Or a GameCube Fire Emblem game, rather. Nice. And there's Springman. Aw. Really? I really felt like they might put an ARMS character in as a full fighter. Oh well. That's good. But yeah, the online features are really strong, actually. That's like you can make custom lobbies for yourself and your friends. Thank fucking God. There is a ranking system now that has some anti-trolling features, which is nice, so that you can't just fucking go around self-destruct like an asshole. And there's a specific mode that recognizes the accomplishment of high-ranking players, and it tries to match you with people who are like geographically close to you, so it's not a fucking crapshoot when like every single time you try and play a game, whether you're connected with someone who's like 200 miles away or someone who's on the other side of the fucking world. So that's pretty good. Lol, that's a fucking Virtua Fighter character. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious.
The total number of assist trophies is now 59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time. Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player.
Brutal.
Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game. If you want to review the controls or game modes, press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out. Century Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the screen.
Kumite.
You can play on many different stages, and you can choose the music too. In previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly. You can save the replay data of your battles.
Oh, fuck yes!
And now, you can create videos with it.
Fuck yes. Please don't be only 30 seconds long.
There's also a menu
please
where
be
you
possible
can read
to
those
export
quick tips
them.
And tricks you see during loading screens.
God, Nintendo, please have some kind of
When
YouTube
viewing
integration.
them, you can sort
Whatever,
by category
anything.
Or fighter. Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout looks more like a comic book.
That's quite
Press
nice.
the button to check out each picture. Enjoy! The records menu tracks your battle history. There are 5 different options. You can
but
view
of course,
battle
there's
data
not.
separately for
I think
offline
the
and
replay
online
system is
play.
still going to be good because it allows people to save their matches, and then they can
Trade
screen
in smash
capture
tags to score
and play
some
it back,
in-game gold.
and then they'll have a thing. Like that's an option, I guess, for people who are not
Gold can be exchanged
interested
for
in
music
screen
packs,
capturing live while they're
spirits,
playing,
and
but,
items for spirits mode.
There's no point in having a fucking
If you're
replay
collecting
system in the
music,
game if you
I
can't
recommend
export
visiting
it.
the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges.
I'm terrible at Smash, by the way. It's absolutely terrible.
You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard.
But I love it.
This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages.
Nice.
The fighter names are also specific to each language.
Villager. Finish well.
Aldeano.
Ivona, yeah.
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
I'm gonna play in German the whole time, just because.
TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound.
Okay,
They'll
I
change
gotta say,
automatically when
I
you
did not
dock and
anticipate
undock,
that
so be
Sakurai
sure
would
to set
spend
both.
like 20 minutes just going through like the help menu and the options
We've
menu, but
implemented
okay,
a
I
radar
appreciate
that
it.
displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size. While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted.
That's a good feature, actually.
If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight.
Oh, people are
If
gonna
that's
use
the
that shit
case,
to
try
troll
using
in
this
tournaments.
feature. When custom balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed.
Well, not in tournaments, but
Of course,
they'll troll
this
each other
feature
at
is not
events.
available during wireless and online battles. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits.
Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah. That's where the
In
damn
addition
toad
to
came
the
from.
voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from. Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
New Mii Fighter outfits, huh? Ha! Nice. Oh god, so ugly. It's like those cosplayers who cosplay anime characters by putting on anime masks. It just looks really disconcerting. Yeah, Sakurai is done. He's done with Smash. I think he's very pleased to be done with it too.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find.
Ah, yes, DLC. Okay. There we go.
But there are even more coming post-launch. While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC.
Alright.
Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks.
That's good. That's
the
okay.
The price for each set is expected to be
$6. That's fair. Like for a stage, a fighter, and some music, that's fair.
We will offer the Fighters Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks. When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it until we know what's in, but
confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working.
So there's
really
gonna be at least 5 DLCs, and there's probably gonna be even more.
I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break.
No, you won't, Sakurai.
Way, here's one purchase
no, you
bonus
won't.
You'll get with the Fighters Pass. It's a Mii sword fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Give it a listen at Garo Plain sometime.
I swear to God, Sakurai had that segment put in just because he wants to fucking die. It's just like, I'm done, leave me alone.
And we haven't locked down any release dates, but we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC. But on a separate note, we're currently developing something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
Okay, what is this? A new fighter, I guess? What is what? What? That's an assist trophy then. Oh my! Okay, so that's one of the DLC characters. Oh my god. Fucking Piranha Plant got in before Waluigi. Oh man. Oh, Sakurai, you fucking you troll. God, I love you.
That's right. Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It can spit poison.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, it's an iconic Mario character.
This character is full of surprises. Its
so
final smash is Petey Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you.
Fucking good.
Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh
We've
man.
gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Form to it.
That's so fucking funny.
Later
He
today,
fucking trolled us. He trolled all of us. That's so good.
I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com.
Oh my god. Ugh.
I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America. On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events.
Ah, right, yeah.
Participants will have a chance
Doesn't
to
matter
try
to
out
me.
all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more.
Oh my god, that was funny.
That's it for the last Nintendo
Oh,
Direct
Sakurai,
for
you're a
Smash
fucking
Bros.
legend,
Ultimate
man.
Before the game launches. But before we go,
what happened?
I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary. That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits?
Okay.
I'll show you how it all begins, and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
This is gonna be where Master Hand and Crazy Hand show up.
Don't let a single one get away!
Oh my god! Holy shit! That's a lot of hands. This is like a fucking Evangelion ending.
Each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
Oh, that's creepy. That's some Evangelion shit. Holy crap. Rip Sonic. Nice try, Inklings. Snake in his fucking box. That was nice. Only Kirby escapes, I guess. Which makes sense, because Kirby is canonically the single strongest entity in all Nintendo universes. Well, fucking rip the universe. Holy shit. War never changes. Sakurai just fucking Thanos'd the game. Dickhead. Holy shit, music. So Spirits mode is essentially the story mode, just without... Probably without... Oh, hello. This actually looks really dope now. That genuinely looks really cool, actually. That genuinely looks pretty cool. Like, once you add a story mode, even if it's just like a slight story mode to it, then I'm on board with like a spirits mode kind of thing. So was that it? Was that the end of it? No, okay, there's a Treehouse Live demonstration. I'm happy to stick around for that one if anyone's interested. So, who's gonna pre-purchase Smash right now? Oh, they forgot the sound. Yeah. That's not me. That's them. They forgot to put the sound on.
We have Demetrius, you got me, JC, you have Roxy, and you have Tox or 2Ls or Scott. It's all the same.
2Ls.
Right?
Thanks.
Yeah, we have a lot of
There we go.
We have a lot of mixes for him. So, anyways, want to kick off by showing you guys the hardware bundle, which is kind of sweet to have in front of me.
That was fucking hilarious, man.
So it's kind of nice. This little box, right? It's kind of pretty. Here, I'll start pulling stuff out of it. So I think one of my favorite things is
that
when I
was
started
really
learning
funny.
about these Joy-Con, which is kind of sweet. I don't know if you want to take a look at these from that way. No, this way.
So Piranha Plant makes
Just so that they're
75
really
characters
pretty.
and all.
They're yes.
Awesome.
They're nice.
I can't wait to get one myself.
They have a
And
nice
then we got a
little,
fucking
bundle to
Evangelion
it.
ending.
Oh, yeah. We have this, of course. You have the Nintendo Switch
As the
Europe,
intro
obviously,
to
right
the
there.
spirits mode, I guess.
Oh yeah, here.
I'll take that.
You can have.
And
the
now we're
box
doing
if
an
you want.
unboxing, it looks like.
Oh, here's the dock. This is cool. So if you want to take a look at the dock, yeah, there you go. So the dock itself is kind of etched. Feels kind of good. It's gonna be real pretty sitting on your shelf because I know I'm totally getting one of these. And also, a couple things. So
if they are actually going to play Smash, I'll stick around and watch it. But if they're just going to talk about the DLC and shit, then
I'm not scratching it off now. Don't ask. So just so you know that you can put this in, and if you put in the download code, you can start like preloading the game. So if you do have this bundle, you can pretty much go for it pretty soon. You'll see it pop up. And yeah, you can preload the game, and of course you can do that. So just put the game, you get the actual base game, and you'll also get if you pre-purchase now, you get the gold points, which is kind of awesome. You get double gold points. So as long as you put this in, you get the same amount of gold points, and you get your second bunch, I think, at launch time, and then yeah, you get double gold points. So. I mean, who doesn't want that? And also, you can't forget, it's weird for me to say it now, but...
yeah, Sakurai loves Kirby because he used to work on him. Like, holy shit, who the fuck mixed the audio for that live stream?
So Piranha Plant, you'll, of course, if you pre-purchase, or at least register the game until...
Someone's fucking up at the audio consoles. Those microphones are way out of whack.
As a, early purchase bonus or limited time offer, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, feel free to do that. I'll be preloading my version of the game as soon as I can. You'll have to wait a little bit, but hey, that's what it is. So
cool. And with that out of the way, let's actually jump straight into.
For the Piranha Plant, you can purchase whatever, like so long as you register for the Nintendo Gold program, you get it.
Yes, I want to play Incineroar. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to play Incineroar.
Dibs.
Here.
Oh.
You just need to register that you have purchased the game with Nintendo, and they'll get you the Piranha Plant.
This bodes well for the
as a downloadable.
Okay. So I'm Jeffrey on the left. Demetrius is I'll pick the cool character because I love Incineroar.
Just occurred to me, I'm the only one with like the regular name on here. I really should have came up with something.
Hey man, that's your
Okay, so we're actually going to see some gameplay footage. I think I'm going to turn the audio down on that a little bit, though. So, how are we all feeling after that direct? That was fucking insane. I feel like a lot of us, including me, came into it with much higher expectations than we probably should have had. Like, Nintendo signaled that they want to do more DLC in the future, like ahead of the Smash Direct. So maybe it's not really that much of a surprise that they're sectioning off the rest of the new characters to DLC. And like that's also, it makes sense because it means they have they have trailers now that they can play at the end of all their E3 presentations, and every single other direct they ever air ever will have people tuning in because they want to see if a Smash DLC character turns up. So it's not a bad move at all from a PR perspective. It's just, I like Piranha Plant. Like, Piranha Plant makes sense to me Because, like, yeah, if you were going to add another character from the Mario series, that's actually valid. Like, it's as valid as adding Koopa Troopa or whatever. Like, so yeah, I also like that they used the Piranha Plant as such a fucking troll. Like, such a troll. That's hilarious to me.
You probably saw that, you heard that description. Let me see if I do it early.
And yeah, the story trailer, like, because I was looking at the mechanical explanation of the Spirits mode, and I was just going like, I don't know if I'm that interested. Like, it just looks like a lot of stat grinding, and who cares about it? But if there's genuine, like, a story mode, even if it's a flimsy one, like, it's not like Subspace Emissary, clearly, but even if it's a flimsy one, if there is a story mode attached to it, with, like, a few event battles and stuff like that, I'm on board. Like, I'm really on board for that.
That thing is pretty nice.
It's painful cross chop.
It's a painful cross chop. And you can trap people in really weird ways just because you,
Should we show this off real quick?
not yours.
So yeah, I guess the treehouse is just gonna be... They're just showing off some gameplay on the new characters. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Okay, the other thing is a counter. Do you want to go ahead and charge a smash, see if I can do it here? Oops. Okay, great. That'll work out just fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd be very interested in having Waluigi as a playable character in Smash either. I just think it would be really fucking funny.
Try it again.
But I think they can do him as DLC. So, you know, if they really want to.
You slowed the countdown.
Hey, but you got one of these. Might as well show it.
All right, I'll show it.
I think Fire Emblem has enough characters in Smash already, and I'm reasonably sure. Like, I would not be surprised if they took whatever the main character from the next Fire Emblem game for Switch, like the Three Houses game, one of the main characters there, and then they put them in as a DLC character somewhere down the line. That would not surprise me. Because now Nintendo can use Smash as essentially promotion for their other games by including characters from new games. Like whenever they have a new game coming out, a new major title, they can hype it up by releasing one of the characters as a DLC for Smash if they want to. So we're getting at least 5 downloadable characters, and we might be getting more than 5, because presumably, since they're offering that 5 fighter pass, that means either that there's only going to be 5 DLC characters, or it means that if we get 5 DLC characters, if there are any more, there's going to be at least 10, so that they can sell that thing. Like, they're thinking in terms of 5s and 10s. So I'm curious about it. The question is also, like, how Nintendo are thinking about Smash Ultimate, like, because it might be that Nintendo wants Smash Ultimate to actually be the last Smash game, in the sense that if, like, once a new Nintendo console comes out, they'll just port Smash Ultimate and maybe increase the graphics quality a little bit, but keep the underlying game engine completely the same. And then just add characters as they go. That might be how they're thinking about it. I'm curious. Like, I'm really curious how they're thinking about Smash Ultimate as a future product for Nintendo. Like, because games as a service is the rule of the day right now, and Nintendo have one right here that they can use that way.
Okay, let's fight. Let's see the fight.
Okay, we'd like to. What's it called? So
Do you want to wait until the timer?
we probably should wait till...
Incineroar is interesting too, like a grappler character. That's something that the game doesn't really... Like, we have Donkey Kong, but, like, the game doesn't really have enough grapplers. Like, really just genuinely get in close, grab you, and do shit to you.
You can actually jump if you have the space to, which is something that's very...
Dynasty Warriors. Yeah. I don't know, because, like, Fire Emblem characters already fill the role that Dynasty Warriors could really do.
Nobody expects that burst of fire.
I mean, Jaden Core, League of Legends is holding up pretty well after 9 years, so I think they could probably use Smash Ultimate as a platform, essentially, like, to basically, like, use Smash Ultimate and port it to whatever new system and then upgrade the graphics a little bit on the new system. But because the movement data and all the physics and shit are the same from game to game to game, you could keep them compatible with each other. That should be possible, but, you know.
Hey, wait a minute. You know who you like playing here? Tell you what, why don't you play Incineroar?
Yeah, I'll go.
You do Incineroar. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the fun, but
well, we do want to change. Why don't we change the rules for a sec?
But yeah, I mean, I'm buying Smash. Definitely.
Yep. You want me to do it? I could do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Yeah.
And I'm really fucking curious about the DLC characters. I'm really curious about them.
Maybe it's the other one. Oh, it probably got changed.
Oh, somebody touched a butt.
Oh, really? It's this one. Here.
Okay.
Hold that one. Yep, that one here. You do it.
All right. And let's see.
Curious. Oh, hello, Leonardo. You're pretty late. The direct is over. They're doing a Treehouse Live presentation right now.
Yeah, I think that's.
And we're just hanging out and discussing.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 stages.
Like, where is it on this screen?
Again, 103 stages in this game. So
It's
kind of silly.
Roxy is doing this one, right? So
Let's see. Well, I'm not JC. Nope.
But yeah, we know that Isaac is not going to be a DLC character because he's an assist trophy.
That one?
And presumably Shadow is going to stay an assist trophy as well, since they've signaled that.
I'll handle the minus
I'm not
button.
gonna touch this. I'm just
look for player 2.
There you go.
There you go. Just change the name.
Did we call attention to these controllers, by the way?
Zero is confirmed as an assist trophy, I believe, isn't he? I think I saw him in this direct actually.
so the
Or was he just a spirit? Oh, he could just have been a spirit actually.
Super Smash Brothers the edition for the Switch Pro controller. It is
You unlock Piranha Plant by buying the game now. Like you can either buy the game now and then you get Piranha Plant for free, or you can wait until he is released after Smash is released and then you have to pay for him. He's just a day one, bonus character.
So it seems only appropriate to bring out.
Oh, so you want to make this a wrestling match? I see.
Yeah, that's why we picked the boxing arena.
All right, go on.
I love that. Enjoy Pikachu.
So I'm curious. Yeah, I think I'm about done. I really want to go back and look at,
Oh, so you can just.
if I can,
I can cross chop all day.
because who cares about this shit? Let's go back and have a look at this again.
Don't let a single one get away.
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
Shulk, why do you have future vision and then it's so useless? Honestly. I love the Inklings trying to get away. Nah, Shifu, they won't have... They're telling the truth when they say that they have done... Like, they've revealed all of the characters that will be playable until the DLC. Seriously though, this is some Evangelion shit.
Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light.
Dark Pit.
You want me to be dark? Fine.
Yeah, I'm on board. I'm on board for the story mode. Knights. Yeah, Knights would be a possible DLC character in the future because the only other Knights game was on the Wii. So.
Yeah, he's really interesting. So there's a lot of different things for him.
At this point, they're pretty much just playing with the new characters, it looks like.
Yeah,
let's go down here at the bottom. So
and yeah.
Here, and something that you were showing me earlier. This is
I'm really curious about that adventure mode because, like, as far as I could tell, it's pre-made maps that Kirby was running around on. Like he was running around on, the characters were running around on those adventure maps, and they were pre-made. Like they were not randomly generated, as far as I could tell. So I wonder if like there's a set story mode that has like a full arc and then a conclusion, or if you've got. If it's more a thing of like an infinitely respawning set of dungeons that you can do over and over like a game board. I'm curious about that, especially how it's going to interact with the spirits mode, because it seems like it would be really possible to just kind of grind spirits and then breeze through the story mode with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, you really do. Down A is very, very interesting as well, as it's a two-parter. Essentially, you can slide once, or if you tap it again, it'll go out further.
Get that also, that chain recovery, that was very nice.
Yep. Which is also really far. That's another thing too, and that's a great point. So for Simon,
but yeah, online mode. Holy shit, the online mode. I'm really, really happy about the online mode. I was really afraid that Nintendo were just gonna do the complete Nintendo thing, where it's like, our online mode is just play the game with whatever, we don't care. But now there's matchmaking to a point. Not probably the best matchmaking in the world, but there is a ranking system. There's lobbies. You can set rules. Like, you can make damn sure that you can play with a custom set of rules. And that means that players who play on a high level can agree on a rule set that, you know, they are all going to queue up with. So, like, if you want to have no items and you want to only have, you know, Battlefield and Omega stages and shit like that, then, you know, the players who play on a high level can have an agreed upon standard rule set that they can all follow when they queue up, which is nice. I'm still a little bit worried about having them mixed in with the for fun players. Like, I really feel like there should be two different modes for fun and for glory, but I understand why Nintendo don't want to do that, because what happened last time is that the split player base just meant that it was really fucking hard to get players in there. Like, that was always the problem, is that if you wanted to play at a really high level, you'd be waiting for 10 billion years and you'd be connected with someone like 4 million miles away. And like, by making everybody play on the same, draw from the same pool of opponents, like, maybe that's their attempt to kind of counteract that a little bit, and I guess it makes sense. It's just,
That was very exciting. Go on, Demetrius. You get yours soon.
But yeah, I'm really excited for this as a tournament game.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I'm really excited for this as a tournament game.
How do you know it's called Grand Cross? Maybe because he yells it?
Especially since, like, what he didn't go through very much was the specifically the competitive modes that are local single player, or the local competitive multiplayer, where they had like a bunch of modes that they introduced the last time, which I guess is why they didn't cover it this time, but it would have been nice to have some more detail about exactly how the tournament mode works in the game. Like, if they're gonna spend 10 minutes just going through the fucking help menu, then maybe they could spend a little time just delineating like the options and possibilities of their own internal tournament organizing mode.
See this range, dude. Like, look at this, is really silly.
It's so I almost got you.
If you're a fan of juggling your opponent.
Anyway, I don't think there's that much more to say, except like just watch a bunch of Nintendo Treehouse people play the game and mess around with the characters, which I suppose is interesting enough. But I'm gonna cut the stream here, and you can all go and watch the direct yourselves if you are so inclined. So thank you very much for tuning in to this with me, watching it, laughing at Piranha Pete, and just hanging out. This was a good time. I'm gonna main Isabelle, obviously. Like, nobody can hit Isabelle. It's the perfect power pick. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking around. This was fun. See you guys. I'm gonna go squee about it on Twitter now.
It's horrible. Like, it has a really funky